Partnership in business. Partnership means two or more persons join and are partner. In business, partnership means two or more persons join and are good partners. The purpose of partnership. The purpose of a partners in business is to run business successfully. Partnership. Two or more persons join and to run business successfully and share profit and losses in profit sharing ratio among partners. For example, A and B are partners in business and share profit in each to two ratio. A share out of T plus 2 is equal to 5. A- Out, uh, out of A addition, tally upon pi. B addition 2 upon pi. 5 is equal to 10 plus 2. If profit is 50,000 and A share is equal to 50,000 into 10 upon pi is equal to 30,000 and B adds 50,000 into 2 upon 5 is equal to 20,000. And 30,000 plus 20,000 is equal to 50,000. Meaning of partnership. As its partnership is association between two or more persons to carry on business, to sell profit and losses of business, and to be business is carried by all any open them acting for all. From accounting point of view, partnership is a separate business entity. From legal point of view, partnership firm is not separate from its partners. That is, if firm is bankrupt, partners are liable to meet the deficit. Partnership come into existence by an agreement called partnership deed. It may be written or oral. Limited liability partnership. Liability of partnership is limited to the extent of their capital. Almost two or more persons should be appointed designated person and of whom must be a partner. Partner advance loan. He has the right to receive interest at an agreed rate. If an agreed rate if not agreed upon the interest at the rate of 66% is to be paid. According to the Indian Partnership Act 1932, nature bhatti. In the absence of partnership deed, the provision of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 shall be applied. Profit and loss is charged equally. Interest on capital is not paid. Interest on loan is not charged. Interest on loan is paid at the rate of 6% per annum. Even there is loss, remuneration is not paid to any partner. In case of emergency, a partner has the right to act according to the best judgment and be identified for the expense incurred claim. Counting the treatment of partnership. There are two accounting profit and loss account. Debit and credit. In debit, all expenses are written, and in credit, all incomes are written. Because the formula of debit is what goes out, what is going out from the business is debited, and what is coming in to the business is credited. As there are three principles of accountancy, first principle which is personal account, second is real account, and third is nominal account. Personal account says that debit but goes out and credit but comes in. Debit all expenses and losses, credit by all incomes and gains. is checked by the nominal account. So here we apply the nominal account, debit all expenses and doses, income all income credit all income and gains. Likewise, we will debit all expense and credit all income in profit and loss accumulation account. From profit and loss account, we transfer the net profit to the from the debit side of the profit and loss account to the credit side of profit and loss accumulation account. Like to profit and 1 lakh is transferred from the profit and loss account debit side to profit and loss accumulation account credit side net profit 1 lakh. Intellectual capital. How we will lead intellectual capital in the profit and loss account? Let's look. There are two partners, X and Y. X says capital. X says capital 1 lakh and Y has also capital 1 lakh. Now capital X says capital 1 lakh and Y has capital 1 lakh. In each profit in the firm 1 lakh. Partnership deed by the intellectual capital at the rate of 10%. The partnership does not provide the intellectual capital, it is not paid. What they are the partnership deed has provided, therefore we provide the intellectual capital. According to the partnership deed, there is 10% only intellectual capital. Now, profit and loss availability account. Particular amount, it is the format. And we will write likewise here we will write debit side and here we will write credit side. And debit side and credit side. In credit side we have to write the net profit. What is net profit? 1 lakh. Then debit side we will give interest to capital. Interest to capital. Interest to capital is given as 10%. Therefore, interest on capital 2x then 10% of 1 lakh 10,000 and by 10% of 1 lakh that is 10,000. Now to net profit transfer to X capital account and Y capital account. 10,000 is given to X as interest on capital. 10,000 is given to Y as interest on capital. 10,000 plus 10,000 is equal to 20,000. Deduct 20,000 from net profit which is 1 lakh. 80,000. If I 80,000 interest you Divide 80,000 to 2x capital account and 5 capital account. According to the question, there is no partnership deed. There is partnership deed, but it is silent about the envelope selling debt. Therefore, if a partnership deed is not providing the envelope selling ratio, assumed that envelope and loans are shared equally. 80,000 and there are two partners, therefore 80,000 divided by 2, which is 40,000 and 40,000. X capital account 40,000, Y capital account 40,000. Total comes total of Nobit and those supplementation account match with each other 1 lakh and 1 lakh. Now next, we will delete intellectual capital uh, in profit and loss account. Questions intellectual line, not capital. Capital we have deleted the intellectual capital in this page. Now we will be deleting intellectual line in profit and loss account. Look, the line is what is the line? The line is money we done for personally use. When we take the money for personally use, then it is following. Question is net profit. For example, net profit is 5 lakh and X capital is 1 lakh, Y capital is 1 lakh, X following is 50,000, Y following is 50,000. Intellectual capital is equal to 10% per annum. Intellectual loan is equal to 10% per annum. Prepare the profit and loss calculation account. How we will prepare? In the debit side of the profit and loss account, we make two columns, particular and amount. Likewise, in the ledger side of the profit and loss account, we make the two columns, that is particular and amount. In the ledger side, we write the net profit as given in the question 5 lakh plus intellectual by intellectual line, which is given to X and Y. The line intellectual the line is 50,000 of X and 50,000 of Y. Intellectual line is equal to 10% per annum. So 10% on 50,000 is equal to 5,000. 5,000 the length of X and 5,000 the length of Y. Because 50,000 the length of X into 10% is equal to 5,000. And it is same as the Y case. So 5,000 we have written it. Now 5 lakh profit plus 5,000 means 10,000 into less to 9. 5 lakh 10,000. This side is completed. Now come on the debit. damage the intellectual capital. One lakh capital of X has a 10% interest 10,000 as same as in by stage. So intellectual capital is 10,000 plus 10,000 20,000. Open orbit transfer to X capital account and Y capital account. 5 lakh minus 20,000 is 4 lakh 90,000. Divide the 4 lakh 90,000 in the ratio equal the ratio 1 is to 1. Profit and loss are shared equally in the absence of partnership. It means equally means 1 is to 1. So here the partnership deed has not provided provisioning the duty judging that it should be shared equally that is 1 is to 1. So divide 4 lakh 90,000 into two, there are two partners. Divide 4 lakh 92,000 into 2, that is 2 lakh 45,000 and 2 lakh 45,000. Now we have deleted the handleable intellectual capital and handleable intellectual loan. Now that is on in handleable intellectual loan. Firstly, intellectual loan firstly write this that profit is credited to profit and loss accumulation account and intellectual capital is debited to profit and loss accumulation account. Intellectual loan is credited to profit and loss accumulation account. Intellectual partners loan is charged against profit. No, it is not accumulation of profit. It is charged against the profit. Intellectual loan. Why? Because if there is any profit and we have to pay, means it is a accumulation of profit. What intellectual loan is that thing that in the absence of, if there is no profit, if there is loss, then we then also we have to pay intellectual loan. Therefore, it is charged against profit because it has to be given in the absence of partnership deed. And in the absence of partnership deed means if the partnership deed does not provide information about the treatment of intellectual loan, then we have to pay. Then also we have to pay intellectual loan. When the partnership deed provide the intellectual loan, at the rate of 6% or 5% or 4%, we will give that. If the partnership deed does not provide intellectual loan, then we will have to give intellectual loan at the rate of 6% per annum, because in the absence of partnership deed, the provision of the Indian Partnership Act shall apply, and it stated that intellectual loan is paid at the rate of 6% per annum. And in the partnership deed, intellectual loan is to be paid. Daily policy charge against profit. So let's look at the question. Daily net profit of 5 lakh. Intellectual loan is equal to 10%. Intellectual capital 10% and intellectual loan 5%. X capital 1 lakh. Y is capital 1 lakh. X is 50,000. Y is 50,000 and X loan 2 lakh. Now we will have to prepare the profit and loss calculation account and show the statement. There is a partnership deed. First we have to look there is partnership deed or not. The question there is a partnership deed. So we have to provide intellectual capital and intellectual loan. If there is no partnership deed in the question, then we does not provide intellectual capital and intellectual loan. What we have to provide intellectual loan? There is a partnership deed in the question, so let's provide. Profit is 5 lakh minus partner loan. Actual loan is given as 2 lakh and intellectual loan is given as 5%. Calculate the 5% on 2 lakh rupees, which is 10,000. So 10,000 is intellectual loan. 5 lakh minus 10,000 is equal to 4 lakh 90,000. Then we have to calculate the intellectual loan. Actual loan is 50,000. Intellectual loan is equal to 10%. 10% on 50,000 is equal to 5,000. Exchange intellectual loan 5,000. Same as in basket. 5,000 plus 5,000 is equal to 10,000. 4 lakh 90,000 plus 10,000 is equal to 5 lakh. Now, intellectual capital acts as capital 1 lakh. Intellect is given by 10%. So 10% of 1 lakh is equal to 10,000. Give 10% on 1 lakh 10,000 and light 10,000 on X capital account. Same as in basket, light 10,000 in basket capital account because it is 1 lakh as by capital and the intellectual loan is 10%. So the intellectual capital is equal to 10%. And we have to provide 10% on 1 lakh rupees. So we have left with the profit of daily profit of not 5 lakh. We have subtracted the partner loan which is 10,000 from net profit. So we have to now understand the profit is 4 lakh 90,000 And we have to subtract intellectual capital for both the partners which is equal to 20,000 for Rome. So we have to subtract answer. So we have to subtract the intellectual capital from 5 lakh 10,000 because 4 lakh 90,000 is the profit and 10,000 is the underlying. Then 4 lakh 90,000 plus 10,000 is equal to 5 lakh and subtract the intellectual capital from the 5 lakh. Therefore, the amount which is left, that is 4 lakh 80,000, distribute this amount as to the partners as a profit. And there is not given that in which days the profit is given. So we will assume that profit are shared equally. So 4 lakh 80,000 divided by 2 because there are two partners. So total 4 lakh 80,000 divided by 2 is equal to 2 lakh 40,000 each. X capital account is debited with 2 lakh 40,000 and Y capital account is debited with 2 lakh 40,000. These are the treatment of profit in profit and loss application account. We have shown the profit on the credit side of profit and loss application account. Intellectual capital is debited in the profit and loss application account. Intellectual line is credited to the profit and loss application account. And intellectual loan is to be selected from net profit which is credited in profit and loss application account. And we have to keep intellectual loan if there is partnership deed and there is the absence of partnership deed. Because in the absence of partnership deed, intellectual loan is to be given. Therefore, this charge against profit. Now, so profit and loan application account partially we will discuss today. In the profit and loan application account, the profit is debited. Intellectual capital account is expense. Therefore, it is also debited because all expenses and losses are debited and all incomes and gains are credited. Remember the nominal account of account. Intellectual is our income politically detailed. Intellectual alone, it is charge against profit because we have to give intellectual alone in the absence of partnership data. So, oh, and the next stage about emulation. Palopit is dated Palopit is dated to Palopit and the project population account. The Dutch donor capital is debited. The Dutch donor loan is credited. And in the Dutch donor loan is a charge against Palopit. It is credited. In the Dutch donor loan is subtracted from the net Palopit in the Palopit and the loan account like shown in this question. And lemulation which is debited in Palopit and the loan population account which is given in two pages to partners. It is given as salary and commission. Now this is question. Solve the question which is given as net Palopit. Now question is given as net Palopit is equal to 5 lakh. It is not a question, it is a point only. So then we have to transfer something to the reserve as their balance reserve, general reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, bulk compensation reserve. In the coming chapter, we this we are going to learn about these reserves. That is general reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, bulk compensation reserve, and etc. Now we will see the treatment of a reserve in the Palopit and the loan population account. It is not the treatment of any reserve in the Palopit and the loan population account because the reserve is reserve does not come in any of the side the Palopit and the loan population account. Whether it is a debit side or it is credit side, in the known side reserve is coming. Reserve is come to the partner's capital account. I will explain later. So it is a net profit of 5 lakh and the reserve is 1 lakh. and we have left with the double orbit 4 lakh because earlier we have double orbit of 5 lakh. Now we are left with double orbit of 4 lakh because we have detected intellectual capital, intellectual capital emulation. We have detected the datings from the net 5 lakh net per orbit, which is a debited to per orbit and close application account. So, for example, intellectual capital and a salary. Intellectual capital is 50,000 and salary is also 50,000. 50,000 is equal to 1 lakh. 5 lakh is the double of it. No. From 5 lakh per rupee, we have detected the 50,000 plus 50,000, that is 1 lakh. 5 lakh minus 1 lakh is equal to 4 lakh. Why we have detected the 1 lakh per rupee 10 loans application account net per rupee? We have detected 1 lakh per net per rupee because 1 lakh as 50,000 as the intellectual capital and 50,000 as salary. And we know that below net profit, we should detect the intellectual capital and intellectual capital and the salary. And the salary is equal to 50,000 and the intellectual capital is equal to 50,000. Total they are 1 lakh. Therefore, we subtracted the 1 lakh from the 5 lakh. Now we are left with the double of it 4 lakh. Now it is given that out of the 4 lakh, 1 lakh is the reserve. So we have also detected the 1 lakh as reserve from the 4 lakh profit. We have detected that we are left with the profit of 3 lakh. Now come to the practical problem. Practical problem says you need no partnership deed. So if there is no partnership deed means it is some more question. Let's do. There is no partnership deed. Amit present following profit and loss application account with partners. Profit and loss application account is shown as below. Debit side and credit side. Particular amount. Net profit is given as 2,94,000. Commit capital is given as 1 lakh. 2. Mission capital is given as 70,000. Intellectual capital and the rate of 6% per annum. And Amit means profit transferred to Amit capital account H. Oh, no, no. Ah, and now I will repeat the Bonobit and Rose application account. Given in the question, net Bonobit is equal to 2,94,000. Amit capital is equal to 1 lakh. Beaten capital is equal to 70,000. Intellectual capital at the rate of 6%. Amit own 5 lakh minus 30,000. And Beaten on 2 lakh minus 12,000. That is comes to 42,000. Internet tournament loan is given as 12,000. We know that LEG Intellect tournament loan which is 12,000 and Intellect tournament loan is to be selected but net profit. So we will subtract when we do the solution of this question. Allocated transfer to Amit capital account that is equal to 5.7 of 7 lakh minus 70,000 minus 50,000 and the probated transfer to mission capital account is equal to 2.7 of 70,000 minus 20,000. So question says and then Beeson is open the opinion that he has not been related purely. The partnership deed is not supported by the partnership is not supported by partnership deed means there is no partnership deed in the question as mentioned above in the question. Point better than the forbidden law prepared by a myth is as per the provision of the partnership act to Nichobati. You are required to do Let's participate in those population account on the basis of the provision of Indian Partnership Act 2. Now let's look. What is given in the question that while participant those account 2,94,000 we have lighted the participant 2,94,000. Internet stone alone is given as 12,000. We have lighted internet stone amount on 12,000. The full profit we have left with 2,82,000 because we have given the net profit to 2,94,000 and we have given the interest tournament loan that is 12,000. The full balloon 2,94,000 we collected at 12,000 and we reached at 2,82,000 which is the net profit related to profit and loss of population account. And as mentioned in the question, there is no partnership deed. We have to, we have no we can't given the international capital international and salary. So to omit capital, to vision capital, there is not a commitment to intellectual capital because there is no partnership deed. So there is no intellectual capital needs to be given. So we can directly transfer the profit to government capital account and vision capital account which is 2,82,000 and there is no partnership deed. Therefore, we will divide the profit equally in one to one ratio. There are two partners, so divide 2,82,000 by 2, which comes to 1,41,000. So 1,41,000 is debited to Amit capital account and 1,41,000 is debited to Vision capital account. That allows we analyze the note. Note says that there is no partnership deed. Therefore, no intellectual capital is to be paid. No, no challenge is to be paid. And the profit and loss are shared equally. Profit and loss of population says profit, intellectual capital, intellectual line, intellectual partner loan. We have deleted these things. We have understand it that how the profit is deleted in a profit and loss of population account. How the intellectual capital is deleted, intellectual line is deleted, and intellectual partner loan is deleted. We have understand these topics with example also. In emulation, the transfer to reserve, the transfer to partner's capital account. Now, general entity. General entity intellectual capital की general entity देखिए intellectual capital account debited to partner's capital या to tenant account. And profit and loss account debit to intellectual capital account. These are the two entities own intellectual capital. And we have to pass if we have to pass the single entity from these two entities, Then we can pass Floppy and Roger population account debit to partners Columbia capital account. Second entity is intellectual line. The intellectual line as entity partners capital Canada on debit to intellectual line and intellectual line to profit and Roger population account. These are two entities on intellectual line. If we have to pass the single entity, then partners capital land account debit to profit and loss population account. Third, we can see in relation to a partners, like we will give the challenge to the partners. Example taken and challenging. The first entity says that challenge account debit to partners capital account. Second entity says that profit and loss population account challenge account. And we have passed these two entities, but we have to pass one single entity. Then profit and loss population account debit to partners capital account. We have the past and report the transfer to reserve. Then profit and loss population account debit to reserve account. Now the transfer to partners. If there is profit, then profit and loss population account debited to partners capital in Canada. Like as we discussed before, that loan to a partner is charged against profit because it is paid in the absence of partnership deed also. Likewise, lent to a partner is also charged against profit because it is it does not come in profit and loss accumulation account. It comes only in profit and loss account. Let's look out the next question. Question is saying that Salma and Balma are partners in Nipam, changing profit and loss. The ratio for each to one. Their capital on past capital past capital 2008. While Salma is capital T. The Salma capital was 5 lakh and Balma capital was 1 lakh. The partnership deed provided that Salma will get a commission of 10% of net profit after allowing salary of 5% per month to Balma. The profit of the farm for the 31st March 2009 was given as 28,000. Prepare the profit and loss account of the Salma Balma for the year ended 31 March 2009. Follow in solution to make the solution easy. We can write the information which is given in the question. Follow bit is equal to 2,80,000. Follow bit challenge ratio is equal to 4:1. Chal mass capital 5 lakh. Wal mass capital 1 lakh. Salary to Burma 5,000 per month. Commission to Burma 10% of 10% net profit minus salary to Burma. Now we can make profit and don't population account. That's it. In profit and don't population account we can write by net profit 2,82,000. And we can give salary to Burma as 5,000 per month, means 5,000 into 12, this is 60,000. To commission to Sharma, that is 22,000. That is 2,80,000 minus 60,000 net profit, subtract net profit, deduct the salary to Burma from net profit, and be given the 10% on that amount, then we can arrive at 22,000, which is a commission to Sharma. Next, we have to transfer profit and loss profit, transfer to Sharma capital account and Burma capital account. Profit left is 2,80,000 minus 60,000 minus 22,000 is equal to 1,98,000. 2,80,000 minus 60,000 minus 22,000 is equal to 1,98,000. Follow 1,92,000 whole upon 5. Whole upon 5. Follow 1,98,000 whole upon 5 part is given to Sharma's capital account, and follow 1,98,000 1 upon 5 part is transferred to Burma's capital account. So we have done the question. Question is ended. So we will next availability may be more than available profit. In each case, available distributed in the ratio of availability is made. Means, what is means? After ending this question, I will try to understand you the point lighted under this question. What is the meaning of this point? The point says that availability may be more than available profit if We Apple hybrid show the question. If we have people of 30,000 and we have to give intellectual capital as 50,000 and 60,000. So we have eligible of it and we have divided the intellectual capital more because we have a profit of 30,000 and we have divided intellectual capital as 30,000, 50,000 and 60,000. Then what we can done? Teach we can learn as we can as we are going as as we are going to the chapter we can learn now follow it and know the village account understand it. It is an extension of profit and loss account. Net profit is related to profit and loss accumulation account because it is income for the amount. Intellectual capital partner salary commission is debited to profit and loss accumulation account. Balance is transferred to partner's capital account. Now partners has two types of capital account which is fluctuating and fixed. Fixed means which cannot change. While fluctuating means which can change. Now let's understand the question. Question is age A and B are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of each to 2. With a capital of 4 lakh and 3 lakh. Intellectual capital is agreed at a rate of 5% per annum. B is to be paid allowed an annual salary of 30,000 which has not been withdrawn profit for the year ending 31 March 2016 applied to the calculation of wage salary is 120,000. April of which no 5% of the year is to be made in respect of the commission to the manager prepare and account showing the application of the so solution is A and B are two partners selling profit and loss in each to two. Capital is given as 4 lakh and 3 lakh. Intellectual capital is equal to 5% profit after paying salary is equal to 1 lakh 20,000. 5% of profit manager commission. Then actual profit is equal to 1 lakh plus 30,000 equal to 1 lakh 50,000. What is manager commission? As we have understood before that intellectual loan is charged against profit. Intellectual cap intellect and intellectual loan is charged against profit. Lend to a partner is also charged against profit. And here the manager commission Jaltwe charged against Palopit. So Beerman pretended that deleting integer action Vichal charged against Palopit. No develop village, no Palopit. Shooting